Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how I would like for you to do your Monday assignment, which is called text structure writing. So previous to today, you have gone through learning the signal words, you have learned the graphic organizers, you have learned how to look at a text and decide what text structure that author wrote in, and now it's your time to put all that knowledge together and show me that you can be the author. So you guys are going to choose 3 different text structures, 3, not all 5, to compose 3 different informational articles. So you're not going to do 3 compare and contrast. You're going to do a compare and contrast, a cause and effect, and a problem solution. You're not going to do all of them, okay? Now, it says you do not have to write a full page of informational papers, but be sure that your writing demonstrates a clear organizational structure. You guys have been working for the last couple days with short paragraphs that are written in a certain text structure, and I think that you guys can do that by now. So remember, I'm not asking you to write 3 essays. I'm asking you to write 3 short paragraphs, but to make sure they are written in a certain text structure. One way you can do that is by using your signal words. We've talked about those. You guys have them in your composition notebooks. And I have a video from earlier last week that's labeled text structures that you can go in and watch where those signal words are shown again. So remember that for cause and effect, words like consequently, therefore, as a result of, and for sequential, first, next, after that, then, finally. Those are all signal words that you can use for different text structures. So let me show you kind of what you're going to do today. So here, these 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 right here are all just little prompts for you. This one here tells you to use the text titled Regional Thanksgiving Foods, which is on the second slide here. See this? It's on the second slide, and I already told you, you only have to read this if you're choosing that one. Now, I will tell you, I know that we don't often want to choose the one that requires reading, but that one will probably be the easiest one to write. So, bonus, if you do the reading, you get the easy writing, okay? And the last one is the descriptions. So you're going to describe the worst food at Thanksgiving, but you may never say its name. Okay, so this one here, you're going to describe the timeline of events. So if we've got a timeline of events, what do you think we're doing there? What text structure results in a timeline of events? You said chronological? You are correct. Okay, so you're going to organize your writing in a way that shows time. Here, this one says snacks, desserts, and finger foods are set out before Thanksgiving dinner. Explain the effects of snacking or eating dessert before you eat Thanksgiving dinner. We're explaining effects. What do you think? What text structure am I trying to get you to write in? You're right if you said cause and effect. We're wanting the effects. Here's something strange. The exact same prompt, but your directions say, explain why snacking or eating dessert before you eat Thanksgiving dinner is a problem and provide a reasonable solution to the problem. So obviously our text structure there is problem and solution. Okay, so you're just going to choose one of these and write. So for me, I am going to demonstrate for you how to write and we're going to write about the last topic. And so the last one says, write a short text describing the worst food at Thanksgiving dinner. You must describe the food without stating its name. Explain why you believe this dinner is so terrible. Elaborate, be dramatic. Explain what the best food at Thanksgiving dinner is as well. So here I go. I have been prepared for this my whole life. There is one food that is terrible and always on the table at Thanksgiving dinner. Notice I capitalized Thanksgiving because it is a proper noun. It jiggles, it wiggles, and it doesn't look fit for humans. It's deep, dark purple color. I think I need a comma there. Deep, dark. I have an opportunity to write with some alliteration because I've already got 2 D's. Let's do another one. It's deep, dark. What would you put if you were writing this? It's deep, dark, dismal. Do you remember that word from 5th grade? Dismal. Purple color is horrific. It reminds me of a giant jellyfish. I'm not sure why anyone would eat it. I do know that it comes from the fruit family and that sometimes food made with that fruit can be tasty, but not in the case of that wiggly mess they put on the Thanksgiving table. Okay, and that's simple, guys. That's simple. Okay, I'm looking to see, do I have any actual signal words? No, I keep saying it. So let's signal here. Let's change this to say one of its characteristics is its color. It is there we go. Now let me fix all of my mistakes here. Okay. Now I have some signal words. So I'm just going to go in here and underline this, and I am finished. Now, there was another part that said, describe the best Thanksgiving food. I'm going to say the best Thanksgiving food actually looks a bit like baby food. It's the color orange and is not a pretty orange. The top is crunchy and full of sweetness. Some people add coconut to this casserole, and I like it that way too. This vegetable never, let's see, how can we say that better? Let's see, what can we say here? Have you determined what it is yet? Do you know? Looks like baby food. It's the color orange and it's not a pretty orange color. The top is crunchy and full of sweetness. Some people add coconut to this casserole and I like it that way too. Let's see. This vegetable that grows under the ground is one that can be made various ways, but the way it is made for Thanksgiving dinner is by far the best way. There we go. So let's look and see what signal words was I able to put. One of them was that it looks, I put a bit like, but looks like, okay, the color orange, and it's not a pretty orange color. So we've talked about the color here. We've talked about how it would feel, the texture here. Okay, we've talked about variations. I've also said that it's a vegetable that grows under the ground. So that's kind of a fact there. Okay, so all these things that would signal to the reader that I'm describing. So that's what you're going to do today. I'm going to delete this out of here so that you guys have a clean slate to work on. But this is my example. And that's all you're going to be doing today is writing 3 of these paragraphs. And I realize it may take you a little time, but I think that you guys are so familiar with the topic, you'll do well. And also, I want to encourage you, if you have traditions that are not turkey and sweet potatoes and all of those things, maybe your family chooses to eat an Italian dinner, or your family chooses to eat a different culture's dinner. Talk about that. I'm always interested in reading those things, and it's really neat for me to see that. I know our family on Christmas Eve, we never eat the ham and all of that stuff. We always have something different. And so last year we had fajitas. So you guys don't be afraid to share your culture in your writing. Talk about what you really love and what you guys do as it fits with the text structure that you've decided to write about. You guys have fun, and I cannot wait to read these.